What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video. And today we're going to be reviewing only one unit this time. Actually, it's probably one of the first and only reviews on my channel. There's been a few other ones, I'm sure, but this is one of the few rare ones that there's only one unit to review. So I just want to quickly take the time to say, if you guys like my reviews, please consider clicking a like button on the like button. Please consider finally subscribing to my channel, because there's like 60-something% of you guys that are not subscribed and you are watching my videos but you're not subscribed for some reason. I make a bunch of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius videos for Global and JP. I talk about things a lot of other people don't talk about. So if that really interests you, please click the like button, please click the subscribe button, and please click that notification bell, because I know everybody says it, but it's not a meme. It's actually really important, especially now on YouTube, where the algorithm is kind of like, it only caters to big channels or random videos that you may see in your recommended or something. So there's that. And if you already subscribed to me, leave down in the comment section down below what video made you subscribe to this channel. Anyways, with all that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and get to the review here, guys. So the rest team art is very good, by the way. 50% magic true to wield. I know there's some other ways of getting true to wield magic, but this was kind of good for some units that like to have the materia slot for a killer, or maybe another slot for something else. You can maneuver when you have all these options. You can maneuver things around. Like, say I have a materia that has true to wield on it. Now I can have two rods that have killers on them. Or what if there's a particular boss that we don't have rods for that have killers on them? So you can put this on and have materia for the killer instead. It's flexibility. I would not say it's worth going for it completely, but if you ever end up getting it, it's good flexibility in that sense. And it has pretty good magic on it too. 198, that's pretty high. So 150% true to wield in the 6x cap, pretty good. I'm assuming in both forms. Infinite turns, which is really important on most units. 150% AoE demon killer, which I've brought them. Sometimes in some of my videos I just bring them along just for that, so that's pretty good, right? Fire, earth, and dark chaining. He lost his ice apparently, so just these three. And you can use their limit burst for tag chaining, and also in the Brave Shift form they have earth tag chaining. So there's that. Oh, it says right there. It says it right there. I got that covered already apparently. That was just from memory. 70% break damage, damage for the broken enemies, and this is not, again, I'm gonna emphasize this every single time. This is not in terms of a breaker breaking the enemy and you're dealing more damage. It's because it's only for enemies that have the break gauge, whatever you want to call it, below the HP bar of the boss. Once it's depleted, you're going to do 70% more damage. So that's what I mean by that. I don't know if they fixed it yet, because they're supposed to be dealing more damage to enemies, but if it's not implemented just yet, then just hold off a little bit on that. 200% demon killer passive, which is really good. 50% human killer passive, which is okay. Not the highest, but it's okay. 20% LB damage buff, which is important for certain situations. And they have some resistance passive, which I don't know even why I wrote that down. It's not that big of a deal. No LB gauge gimmicks like Fistless, for example, so they don't need to require you to build up anything like that. So if you didn't like that kind of gimmick where you need to use Fistless Brave Shift form to use her stronger moves, in this unit you don't need to do anything like that. You can just use MP like normal. And in the Brave Shift form, they have a 7x chain cap like Onion Knight in his Brave Shift form, or Tifa in her Brave Shift form, I think, or in her normal form. She has a 7x cap as well. So it's a 7x cap, or 700%, basically just allows you to get a head start in terms of chaining compared to other damage dealers. That's how it goes. And really the only con I can think of is their 135% Earth Impel only lasts for one turn, so you gotta take advantage of it when you use it. It's a one-hit move, but it's not that big of a deal. You can use them as an Earth finisher if you want. If you don't have anyone else, if you don't have Terra, you can probably build them up to be a magic finisher for Dark Visions. I may have done it like once or twice if you really need to do it. If you have Terror though, then you probably shouldn't even worry about that. So they're a very good mage. I personally haven't even really used them that much after I pulled them a long time ago on the JP side. There's been very few situations where I've been needing to use them besides Dark Visions. Because most of the trial bosses that need magic, Fistless is pretty good for, including Demon Chimera. You might say, hey, they have 200% Demon Killer passive, but they don't have ice damage, which would have been perfect for them. So, I don't know what situation you would ever need their elements for, besides tag chaining and Dark Visions, I suppose, but like, I've really rarely ever used them. But don't be discouraged if you don't have any mages at all. This is a probably pretty good one to go for. So in the end, I'm going to go ahead and give them an 8.5 out of 10 because they can be Dark Vision's finisher, they can be Dark Vision's chainer with 3 elements. That is one of the best things about them, is they have 3 elements that they can use. So it's not like other mages that you can only bring them for 1 stage and that's it. You can bring them for 3 stages, which I've used quite a lot for that. But in terms of normal trials, I don't know why you would use them over Fistless when she has she just does a lot of damage too. So if you have Fistless, I don't know why you would want to pull for them unless they're your favorite characters. Or you can use them for Dark Visions, of course. So with that being said, guys, 8.5 out of 10. Make sure you like the video. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to make a build video because mages are a lot easier to build. Yes, I made a Terra one because that's more specific, but for these kind of mages that are just chaining, basically you just build for killers, build for magic, build for max true build, but all you need is 50%, so it's not that big of a deal. That's really all I wanted to say. This unit's a lot more simple to build. In the next review for Clayton and Axstar, that's gonna be a lot more complicated. I'm gonna go ahead and build that out for you guys in the next one, so make sure you guys subscribe for that next week, because they have a really unique build that requires a video review for that. So make sure you guys like the video. Can we get at least 150 likes? That'd be really great. Just let me know that you guys like the reviews and allow me to continue to do them. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope this helped you out, and I hope to see you in the very next one. Peace.